The night of the sacrifice was one of blood and sorrow. Prince Edisa, standing on the shore as the ocean raged before him, prepared to give himself to the gods to end the war. But the gods, ever unpredictable, were not so easily appeased. The sea raged with monstrous waves, and the sky darkened as the spirits of the deep declared vengeance upon the land. From the ocean depths, warriors of water and mist emerged, their bodies shimmering like liquid glass. They came with tridents of coral and spears of sharpened shells, marching upon the kingdom of Zaramu with a fury unknown to man. The warriors of Zaramu, though strong and battle-hardened, had never faced enemies like these. Swords slashed through water bodies that reformed instantly. Arrows pierced the ocean spirits only for them to rise again. Fear spread through the kingdom as the mighty palace of King Olukan shook with the force of the invading tides. Meanwhile, the land retaliated. The warriors of Zaramu, skilled in war and strategy, set fire to the shoreline, forging walls of flame that the water spirits could not cross. They enchanted their weapons with the dust of sacred stones, allowing them to wound even the creatures of the deep. Battle cries rang across the land as blood, both human and ethereal, stained the sands of the kingdom. In the midst of chaos, Mermaid2, heavy with child, watched as the two worlds she belonged to tore each other apart. She knew that this war would not end until something greater than sacrifice was offered, until the two kingdoms understood that their fates were intertwined. Desperate, she made her way to the battlefield, her voice cutting through the cries of war. "Stop!" she cried, stepping between the warriors of land and sea. "Enough of this senseless destruction. There must be another way." But her words fell on deaf ears. Her father, Oba Adewale, watched from the waves, his face darkened with sorrow and fury. King Olukan, his pride wounded, raised his sword once more. There could be no peace, Oba Adewale declared, his voice like the crashing waves. "Not when the land has defied the ocean. Not when my daughter has broken the sacred law." Mermaid2 dropped to her knees, hands cradling her belly. "Then let my child decide the fate of our people, a child of both worlds, neither land nor sea alone. If the gods wish to punish, let them punish me. But do not let my child be born into a world of hatred. At that moment, a great wind howled through the land, and the sky opened with blinding light. The gods had heard her plea. A voice, ancient and powerful, echoed through the battlefield. "You seek blood for blood, war for love, but you have forgotten the oldest law balance." The sea trembled, and the land quaked as a figure cloaked in mist appeared before them. It was the spirit of harmony, the force that maintained peace between land and water since the beginning of time. It turned to both kings, its voice heavy with the weight of centuries. "You who rule the ocean, and you who command the land, do you not see that your fates are forever bound? If the ocean dies, the land will wither. If the land falls, the ocean will consume all." Both kings fell silent as the realization struck them. Their hatred had blinded them to the simple truth. They needed each other. Then, the spirit turned to Edisa and Mermaid2. The love you share has defied laws older than time. Such love cannot be destroyed, it must be honored. The voice faded, and with it, the storm calmed. The ocean spirits retreated, and the warriors of Sarum lowered their weapons. The gods had spoken. With the war ended, the two kingdoms had no choice but to reconcile. King Olokun, humbled by the divine intervention, accepted Mermaid2 as part of his family. Oba Arduil, though reluctant, acknowledged the strength of his daughter's love and agreed to a truce to seal the newfound peace. A grand ceremony was held at the shoreline where land met sea before the people of both realms. Prince Adisa and Mermaid2 were wed, their union marking a new era of harmony between their worlds. And on that sacred night, beneath a sky filled with 1,000 stars, their child was born a prince of both land and sea, a symbol of unity and a bridge between two worlds. From that day forward, the ocean tides and the kingdom of Sarum lived in balance, forever bound by the love that defied the gods. If you like and enjoyed our story, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and share it to your loved ones too. Thank you.